sufficient water in it,
No.
just tell Taj up. Listen, send 2 cases and put it up.
The energy is low.
Oh, yeah, me.
We're about ready to see
Wrong bench for it.
for the year, folks. So big hits, big runs, big stepping, lots of energy. Blues smashing into the Reds, hopefully losing. Reds dominating, Blues doing their best. This year, national champions are Thundercats. We have a lot of Thundercats players on the Blues team. Expecting a lot.
Jade. JT.
And then, folks, one of our sponsors,
Water.
JT Fitness. We're being called to the officiating area. JT Fitness, one of our top sponsors. Please come to the officiating area.
No.
Thank you very much. Big up our sponsor, Water. Flash it. Our sponsor. Folks, this is the calm before the start. It always feels this way. Very calm. All the players know hearts racing. Some of them calm and cool, some of them hearts racing. Different players handle this moment differently. We're about to see what all the work and effort this year.
He's coach of it.
Of the Blues coach, Coach Bray, a very unorthodox style, coaching, play, strategy. Coach Donovan, very research, meticulous style. Let's see it manifest. Normally have good insight.
I'm good? We can start?
Yeah, but sure we're not here.
Well, after them set up. Yeah. So tell the ref, when them set up, we do it. Come on, tell him, Jay. Ask him when. Say it.
And guys, we're going to have 30 seconds of stop. Start now.
Alright, folks, we're here. Here we are, trying to fight.
Ready?
Water.
Can't compete too.
JT Fitness. Flash it. This is it, folks. Referee's about to say, let's go. Let's go! Big kick down there.
Hit him! He's a bullet ball! Get off! God.
Reds have met him, folks. Reds have met him. Up. Reds closing the ground here. Great defensive work. Knocking down the rugby.
Good one. Move.
Slow play ball here.
Whoa! No! Met by who?
Yes, worse.
No, I don't think so. Look again. No right hand. Okay, no, you guys see the first one. That's the first one.
Jay, we're not explain the game to you here.
The rest players offside here, folks. We didn't get back in time to reset.
Good kick here. Good kick here. Control. Just control the tempo of the game now. No.
Right spiners, we can slow it.
Control the game.
You're going to see now, folks, you're going to see the Blues try to go down in there. Red zone. Come press them to one side of the field. First people on here. And purposely attacking the right side of the field. Let care by right defensive line. They're still punching the right side of the field.
Come on.
Lock it, Jenny, lock it.
That's okay. From right to left. Red spiners hold, keep the time like that.
Last now, no score time. Score time now.
Blue shift. All time, control and collect it here.
Alright, so good evening, Rugby League fans. We're here with POR 2025. The Blues just had their first attacking set, pinning the Reds into the right hand corner, looking to come off their lines.
Richards with the second one.
Get him to the ground. Get him to the ground.
Smashing into right.
Perfect.
Right up Denhamton player.
Run back. Run right
A
back.
few Denhamton representatives on the field. We have Jensen Gas Morrison, an incumbent, trying to break the field. I hear some of the Blues players saying this gas is finished.
Hey,
Reds marching up the field. Rugby hero, Owen Linton.
Owen Linton with a great run there. The Reds are now in prime attacking position. They shift to left. Kevin Rooster Thomas on the attack and is going. And the Reds now in good ball. Marvin look left, look right, comes right over top to Owen Linton. Owen Linton coming. Ricardo Richards decides to go back infield and he goes and he scores. Ricardo Richards scores the first try of POR 2025. 2025. Good movement there by the Reds.
Rooster don't have anyone in it.
Rooster with a brilliant run here.
See you, man. Look, you see that? Rooster is tired already, guys. Don't worry about it.
That was a beautiful shift there. Reds march.
Yeah, so that was poor defensive set there by the Blues. After their first attacking set, they went down into the Reds half. Took the ball pretty close to the Reds try line, and basically there was no line speed. The Reds were able to break up the middle of the field through some hard, purposeful running, and Kevin Rooster Thomas there set up at 50, which is between the posts. Marvin Thompson with his experience, look left, look right, decides to go right. I thought they had butchered it a bit when Ricardo Richards chose to cut back in field, but he's a strong runner and he went all the way. Heads up by 4. Michael Pearson here for the conversion.
Yeah, we need to see scores. That was a concrete run in set, but now we have Michael Pearson. Let's see
Pearson here
better in the season.
attempting the conversion. Has been pretty successful all season with his conversion attempts.
Been pretty successful in conversion this season.
Strikes, that's poor strike at this level of the game.
At this level.
Normally that's a successful kick for him. So I guess probably some nerves are in, but Blues Reds on the game on the board 4-0.
Reds as always at this unorthodox setup on a kickoff where they leave the Saints on the field open, and somehow the Blues always just tend to kick it where the Reds are expecting it. Let's see how it turns out this year, folks. Anytime the field is open, let us see where the Blues will kick the ball.
Check this out.
So
Reese's on blue.
Thank you. Water with water.
Reds is mark out there by
Stress away.
Jensen Morris with a run now again. The Blues' defensive efforts are not very good coming out of their half. Owen Linton, good one at the middle there. Set up Marvin Thompson at hooker. And smart play there by Marvin. Smart play there by Marvin. Markers were not set and decided to attack them around the rock. So the Blues, the game is just, by my watch, about 6-7 minutes. Oh, the Reds have decided to go for it. They are not going for 2 points. Daniel Graham taking up the middle. Very slow play the ball. Goes to Ramara Bartlett. Stopped on the line. The Reds decides to go left. And the Reds are in once again. Very disappointing defensive sets so far from the Blues. They simply cannot stop the power of the Reds up the middle, which is a bit surprising. Many of the Blues players are players from the Thundercats, St. Catherine Thundercats that won the NCC, but for some reason there seems to be a lot of disconnection on the field. Already, the game is started. Their heads are down. Hopefully, they will step up, or the Reds will run away with this one early. So Michael Pearson converted the second try. Scores no read. Reds 10, Blues 4. So the Blues are about to kick off again. Deep kick by Chevron Bailey. And that's a great kick by Chevron Bailey. Hopefully, it's not going to be a goal line dropout. So hopefully now the Blues will be able to get energized off the back of that. Shamai Stewart going for easy, going long or go short. He decides to attempt to go long. Chevron Bailey taken in by Andrew Hilton. Met aggressively there. But again, they have good field position now. Good run. Good run by the Blues team there. They have earned a penalty for defense line not being 10. And they decide to go for the run. Chevron Smith attacking the line. Now the Blues are in good. Oh, referee has again give another penalty. Reds were at 10. Of course, you cannot go for a quick tap within the opponent's 10-meter line. Brennan guarded to Chevron Smith, who decides to go. Pearson went for the big shot. He missed. But now the Blues are on the left hash mark. So again, incorrect play the ball there by the Blues. So the Reds have decided to play on. Cameron Williams, good player, decided to take a scoot out of me off. Marvin Thompson decides to go. Kenneth Walker. Again, there's no line speed. You can see the Blues players slowly jogging back. And they are not getting off the line. Look at this. There's no line speed. Marvin is getting all the time in the world to do what he wants to do. Good tip on there by Owen Linton to Daniel Graham. Marvin Thompson going to Andrew Sims at fullback. Being driven sideways. Owen Linton playing in the middle. Good run by Kevin Rusa Thomas. And Kevin Thomas is over. The Reds again simply have too much power up the middle for the Blues. Already they seem very dejected. Coach Otis Bray, Captain Chevron Bailey needs to get these guys together, and they need to go back to basic. Kick deep, tackle, get off the line aggressively for the first 3 to 4 tackles, and hopefully do not let the Reds pass the 50-meter mark on the exit sets. But so far we're not seeing that.
I believe the effort from the Blues defensively is a little bit lackluster at this point in the game, especially with the score difference.
So the Reds have decided to switch kickers. We're looking at Shamoy Stewart now looking to convert, and he has converted. Scores now read 16-0. So Chevron Bailey looking kick off now. So will the Blues look to go deep? Goes deep. I think that went straight out. Too deep. So the Reds now have a penalty at half line. They are hungry for more. So Marvin Thompson looking to take the top at half line. Owen Linton looked there. Jensen Morris was late. poor setup for the Reds. Poor setup. From the first tackle, it was obvious that they were not really sure what is it that they wanted to do. And again, now the Blues have a chance to get some possession. Let us see what they do with it.
Number 6, David. For the Blues, a very energetic player. We have to see that energy. Very energetic guy, generally speaking. We have Lee here, one of the fastest players in the country.
Wow!
Met there, and that's the difference between the Reds and the Blues, folks. The Reds get 3 in the tackle, they manage the ground work, manage the tackle, and allow their defensive line time to get back. We don't see where the Blues actually execute their sets, their defensive sets, in that same manner with the same intensity. Blues now have Lynch running straight at
So good run there by Tajay Lich. So the Blues are now on attack. They're going, and so now they've opened up the entire left hand side of the field. What is it that they will be doing? I think this is now the last tackle. Chevron Bailey in the tackle. Oh, sorry, I think now is the last tackle. Gardner to Bailey. Jensen Morris, guys. Oh, good shot there. Good shot. Now, hopefully, he's looking to inspire his team. I don't mean. Good shot there by Kieran Montague, turning the ball for his team. So now the Blues are set up at 50. Both sides of the field open up. The Blues are looking to play that inside ball a bit too much. That inside ball, good run by Young Garden. Bailey decides to come across the field. That was a nothing kick.
I don't think there was great communication here. I'm a backside. Some great analysis coming from right.
Yeah, that was a bit of frustration there. I'm not sure why Chevron Bailey would have gone to the blind side and then choose to hook back to the middle of the field. I'm not sure what he saw there. Kenneth Walker taking his second carry in this one. Again, Chevron Bailey was the only player in that tackle. There's no line speed. Well, good drive backwards. But generally, the Blues are not coming off their line. That's a poor kick. That's a poor kick. I mean, generally, that's a very, very, very poor kick. A kick from about 50, again, only 10 meters. Ideally, Pearson should have put that ball down into the opponent's 20 meter. The Reds got by the ball because of poor cover there by Andre Lee. But again, that was a poor kick execution by Pearson. Good hard run by Ricardo Richards.
I hear the player keep Murray calling for Blues to come off the line, come off the line. The intensity coming off the bench seems to be greater than the intensity of the field.
Marvin Thompson, Shamai Stewart. Shamai to Cesare.
Cheeky tip on. Oh, interesting tackling. Interesting tackling there by the Blues. I don't know what that was.
So the referee has signaled markers not square.
Referee has signaled Marcus not square.
Interesting what you see now.
Yes, very interesting.
See what Red's training for, see what he's training for school. That's what's missing out here.
I would give them a few more minutes to see if that's true. But I've noticed that they're picking a lot of one-ups and tip-ons. But ship plays, they were there in the good area though, if we're being honest. Did see at least three shift players.
Sure who are the leader of the Blues.
Well, Green, one. Using reinforcement, verbal reinforcement, but and the defensive energy, I believe as a result, has stepped up. Definitely, definitely. Blues players.
Again, lack of execution, lack of awareness. The Blues players look tired. I'm not sure why.
Very loose going to contact. At this level, we expect more than that. If we get 2 meters to retain the ball.
Again, the Blues are coming to their half. A lot of one-ups. You know, the option. David going to line. Nobody going with him. Oh, the referee called foul pass there. Again, that came because of a lack of structure, a lack of awareness. The Blues seem not to really know what is it that they want to do when they have the ball, and also on defense, they seem like they are tired. The Reds now have got the ball in the blue half. First ball to Simpson, then to Morris. If he gets away, guys, it's going to be hard to. Oh, he takes on Lee on the outside, and Jensen Morris goes to the line. And once again, Jensen Morris shows why he is one of the best ever POR players, one of the best ever finishers. There was nothing on there. It's a simple move from the scrum. Decide to take on Lee on the side. I'm a bit surprised. I'm a bit surprised that the Blues were not able to defend better. And but again, God, this is pure R. The Blues seem like they're just not here to play. But let's go, guys. Let's go.
catching Thundercat.
So the Blues are now in good attacking position. They got a penalty. They decided to top and go. I thought they would have gone for touch to gain some additional meters, but they decided to go for the top. Let's just see what they can do off the back of that. Young Garden to Montague. Montague has been picking on Thompson all day. The first tackle, they are now at the post between 50. Garden goes left to Pollock. Ryan Grant goes through and then left the ball behind. That was a good set by the Blues, but unfortunately Grant could not hold on to it. The Reds have decided to play straight at the middle. You know, they are basically playing the way that we expected the Blues to play. They are taking them on through the middle, and they've had now Sham goes out the back, decide to go to Kenneth Walker, who dismisses Brandon, decides to hold on to it. Thompson now to Shamal Stewart, who again poor kick. There's so turnover there, the 6 tackles. Again, the guys with hands on hips seem very it's friend and friend there. Grant versus Thompson. Gordon jumps, gives to Lynch. Lynch takes a line, plays to Amiki Miller. The ref has called offside against the Reds. The Blues definitely are getting enough opportunities here to get back in the game, but unfortunately they have not been able to convert so far. Good touch finder there by Bailey. Two balls on the field, so the referee has blown time off. So now the Blues have a full set of 6, about 20 meters away from the Reds try line. So let's see what they're able to do. Montague taking the first one. Gordon at hook up, goes to line with Joseph Daly, and Daly decides to go to line. So again, Gordon looks left, looks right, decides to go to Pollock, who is very close to the rock. You know, so that's really an ineffective run. Gordon to Bailey, Bailey to David, David out the back to Gordon. Gordon move to Lynch, and they go to line, and Lynch finally scored. That was beautiful ball movement. Good ball movement by the Blues. Good shape. So that's good try. Finished by Tajay Lynch in the corner. That was a good set by Blues, aided by a penalty by conversion attempt here by Amity Miller, and the front row has converted. So let's hope that this will actually spark some energy in the Blues camp. So far the Reds are having things their way. They have not been made to really work very hard going up the middle. Let us see how best that the Blues will respond to this. So a lot of these players are competing for spots in the Canada versus Jamaica game in Kingston, Jamaica on November 22nd. Pearson kicks deep. Dave Williams collect. David stops with the ball. I'm not sure what young Barrett was thinking there. I think they had the numbers. They had them shot on this side. But I think the player was actually playing another sport with the oval ball, because that went at least 5 meters forward. So again, the Blues have handed over possession to the Reds in prime attacking position. So far, they have not been able to stop the Reds going up the middle. So let's see. Hopefully the Blues will be able to put together a good defensive set right here. So we want to big up our sponsors so far. Flagship Courier for all your courier needs. Water. JT Fitness, water, flagship couriers. We got some support from Guardian Life, Sports Development Foundation. So there was a bit of confusion there. There seemed to be a change at a scrum a while ago, which is not allowed. So that was been reversed. So the Reds are now attack. Thompson to Simpson, goes the line. Simpson has been a mainstay in the national team. Went to the World Cup with Jamaica in 2022. Thompson to Richards, again up the middle. There's no line speed by the Blues. No, the Reds are in good attacking position. Thompson to Stewart to Joseph, making his POR debut. So now the Reds are now on the hash mark to the left, open the right side of the field. Thompson to Richards. And the referee has blown halftime.
The highest level of rugby in Jamaica. With the fans out, let's display to the national coaches that you all deserve a place in the national line. Guys, I'm moving to each one of you. I want to see good amount of you on that plane going to UK to present
Please don't let that young man get up and field ball. All right.
The highest level rugby in Jamaica. With the fans out, let's display to the national coaches that you all deserve a place in the national line. Guys, I'm moving to each one of you. I want to see a good amount of you on that plane going to UK to present
Please don't let that young man get up and field ball. All right.
The highest level rugby in Jamaica. With the fans out, let's display to the national coaches that you all deserve a place in the national line. Guys, I'm moving to each one of you. I want to see a good amount of you on that plane going to UK to present
Please don't let that young man get up and field ball. All right.
The highest level rugby in Jamaica. With the fans out, let's display to the national coaches that you all deserve a place in the national line. Guys, I'm moving to each one of you. I want to see a good amount of you on that plane going to UK to present
position like that, young man. Give us a field ball. All right.
The highest level rugby in Jamaica. With the fans out, let's display to the national coaches that you all deserve a place in the national line. Guys, I'm moving to pitch one of you. I want to see a good amount of you and that plane going to UK to visit Jamaica.
Position like that.
The highest level rugby in Jamaica. With the fans out, let's display to the national coaches that you all deserve a place in the national line. Guys, I'm moving to pitch one of you. I want to see a good amount of you and that plane going to UK to visit Jamaica.
Position like that, young man. Give us a field ball. All right.
The highest level rugby in Jamaica. With the fans out, let's display to the national coaches that you all deserve a place in the national line. Guys, I'm moving to pitch one of you. I want to see a good amount of you and that plane going to UK to visit Jamaica.
Position like that, young man. Give us a field ball. All right.
The highest level rugby in Jamaica. With the fans out, let's display.
top player. We are in the World Cup at times.
Yes, but just decide just up it tempo. You see me, just give your vibes in it. You know, your vibes and catching work in the mind. Yeah, man, just do it, man, do it, man, do it.
Lose a kick there, Cesare. So the Reds have coming to the half, Jensen Morris. So decent defensive set so far from the Reds. Here goes Simpson again. Again, that third tackle, high tackle. Now the Reds are piggyback. The Blues are giving the Reds too many, piggybacking penalties coming out of their halves. Shama is short, looking to go deep now. And again, at this level, that is a cardinal sin. Winger Time Michael Watson should have collected that. So running to the team, the Reds have Cesare Thompson from the JDF making his debut, as well as Joseph in number 11. I'm not sure they have any other debutants. The Blues have Tom Michael Watson, Joseph Daly, and Rasheen Kitson. Owen Linton finding all fours very quickly. Quick for the ball to Thompson, who goes to Graham. Graham is met aggressively. Thompson again, look, Reds keeping around the rock to Pearson. Pearson decides to go straight up the middle, and he has been met. Thompson goes for a dummy half sneak, and I think Thompson score the first set. Again, soft defense in the middle by the Blues. Very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. Shamoy Stewart. Reds scoring on their first set after halftime. So I'm not sure what Coach Gray's halftime talk would have been. I'm sure he would have asked the guys to tighten up a bit in the middle. And if that was a thought, then it's sort of disappointing that after halftime, the Reds were able to score a try right in the middle of Thompson sneaking around the rock. Anyways, Chevon Bailey going for a kick again. And good, excellent deep kick. And good as an excellent kick. Is now a goal line dropout. A good pinpoint kick by Bailey. So no results in a goal line dropout. Do they look to deep, or do they look to try and regain possession? Tajay Lynch recovering the ball, decided to go straight and hard. Good tackle by Joseph. And he lost the ball. And the Reds are excited for the debutants. And that's the difference so far, guys. So, can't blame Tajay Lynch much. He had intention of going in very hard into the tackle. Now the Reds are looking to exit their half, and I'm sure they're going to go straight up the middle again. Let's see the Blues are there. And Simpson has almost broken middle field. Again, the Reds roll up the middle. Janga Richards. And again, just like that, they're on the Blues 40. Thompson scheming to Linton, to Pearson. And again, they have now set up for an attacking kick. And then, Shamoy. Oh, unlucky there. Unlucky there. The Reds looking dangerous there. I saw what Stewart was trying to do, but the shape was just not on. But again, it's a bit concerning that the Blues again have allowed, after 2 or 3 tackles, the Reds were not going anywhere, and all of a sudden, they're able to go to the middle. Here is Brandon Barrett, quickly the ball. Is he going? And good defensive patience by Chesery. I thought he should have taken him on the outside, but he decided to go back in the middle. So again, the Blues have lost the ball. So Jamaica versus Canada, International Rugby League, November 22nd, both at the under 19 and the senior level. Check us out. October 25th, the women will take on the England Community Lions in England. That's next week. More to come on that. Pearson to Richards. Strong runner, stays on his feet. And the Reds have now set up, they have opened the entire left, but he's claiming a try. Nope. But the referee has called a penalty. So the Reds have gained a penalty a few meters away from, the Reds have gained a penalty a few meters away from the Blues try line. Ricardo Richards taking the ball to line. And again, they have allowed him to come across. It means that there's no line speed. And young Joseph went for line. He has called forward pass. So the Blues are now exiting their half. Ryan Grant pick from the, and that's the thing. The Blues outside backs have been made to pick up from the ground and run. Instead of shifting, Siobhan Smith running. And he was close hanger tackle there. I'm not sure what the Blues did there. Siobhan Montague. And the player is down right there. He's getting up to play. See it? Confusion. I mean, again, not acceptable. That was a very slow play of the ball. They had enough time to decide what the play will be. But again, they were not sure what is it that they were trying to accomplish there. Our sponsors: Water, JT Fitness, Flagship Courier. Big up to Sports Development Foundation, who has been a supporter of Rugby League in Jamaica since 2004. Without our supporters and our sponsors, we can't play the sport that we love. So the Reds are set up in an attacking shape from in their half. Thompson to Pearson to Cesare. Decides to go to line. Met by Bailey. Cesare has been trying to get in the game a bit more in the second half. Cameron Williams. Knock on by the Reds. Poor job there by Cameron Williams. So, dangerous tackle there by the ref. Bailey wants to go on with it. Kick to touch. So the Blues are now in attacking position. But again, everybody's walking to the ball. Grant decides to take it. He goes and he loses the ball in the first tackle. And Jensen Morris, a dangerous player. So again, the Reds are marching on the field. Ricardo Richards on the attack. The Reds again, they smell blood in the water. Thompson. Referee penalized the player for poor play of the ball. So the referee will stop play here as Grant stayed down from the tackle from Joseph Mitchell. Mitchell has been good so far in his debut game. He has been knocking on the door of POR for a few years now. So it's good to see him finally getting his chance. And he has been putting on some big hits. So I want to draw our attention to our game in December in Tampa. in Florida, Jamaica versus USA. Both men and women. This promised to be a good series. December 6th, women and men traveling together for the first time at the international level. And it is slated to be a good series. The referees are waiting. The game is now back on. Siobhan Smith running to line. Query, good run. But again, there's a lack of shape with the Blues. They all seem to be standing in one straight line across the field. Young Mitchell again with a good play. He has been having a good debut. The chant for the Reds are now growing up in the crowd as they are sensing that the Reds are about to come home with the proverbial wet sails. We see Adrian Hall going on now for Jensen Morris, who was at a good outing so far. I'm not sure what happened there. So the Blues players calling for an elbow in the tackle. I'm not sure what happened there. So continuing to announce the international calendar. Next week, Saturday, October 25th, in Albi, France, it will be Jamaica Reggae Warriors versus France. One-off game. The winner of that game goes straight to the World Cup to be held in Australia next year. On November 1, our women will take on Scotland in Featherstone in England. That promises to be a good game as well. So we're hoping that the support will be there for the women. Pearson with the dummy there looking to go to a line. And again, the Reds in good attacking position. Thompson to Pearson, Pearson to Stewart. Stewart. Oh, Stewart should have given it here to Simpson. But again, oh, he has done well on the ground. Thompson lost the ball. So Captain Marvin Thompson has been sin bin for a professional foul. Um, Bailey to Smith. Again, a lot of one-ups by the Blues. You know, there are no options off those taps. Again, penalty. It's playing a bit up tempo there. So again, top tomato Craig. Again, the Blues seem to be a bit bundled. They have the left hand side of the field open up. Do they look to go there? No, Miller to Gardner. Gardner to Lynch, and Lynch is in for his second try.
Blues getting 2 consistent tries back to back. Blues fighting, showing that the game is not over as yet.
7 minutes. I think hope is here.
Approximately 7 minutes
I
left.
think hope is here for Blues.
It's only hope.
I think hope is here for Blues. Daly! Joseph Daly, you have it.
Now the Blues will try and kick
That's
for
it.
additional
Come on,
points.
that's what- Come on. Lead from the front. Lead from the front, London Garden.
So, I did not see the conversion, but I'm hoping it was successful. It could have been a shame if the player missed from there.
Successful conversion for Blues after that try. Still a great distance to cover in this final half of the match. Approximately less than 10 minutes left in this
Are being smart.
match.
They are not rushing to take the kick off.
The Reds have a quite dominant lead. (34-16) in favor of the Reds.
Obligated to stop time until I think 2 minutes after. So
Pearson with the kick.
Low. Good catch by Barrett off to Daly, who picks up ahead of steam. So good first run. They gain at least 20 meters on that run, but once again the Reds managed
Great
to
run from the Blues, but the tackle is even
They have
better.
jammed in. Lee, I think this is probably the first time I'm seeing him touch the ball.
Lee and jammed in with the tackle.
Again, he is driven back because there's no support. Runners. Young Gardner.
But the defensive push from the Reds
To
simply
Hilton says, I don't
too
know
impeccable.
nobody.
Still
Now we
fighting,
tackled on half line.
making it all the way to half line.
Gardner to Bailey. To Miller. To
Bailey
Lynch.
to Miller. Lynch running down
And
the
it goes and
flank.
Garland gets around.
He's running.
Oh, that's time. Oh, good
Will he
chase
make it?
by Cesare. But young to Michael Watson. The referee has not moved. The referee has not moved.
Michael Watson that.
So let's educate the crowd. It's a try. And the touch judges are sure they move to the dead ball line. We now see Taja Richards move to the dead ball line. Official Kemoy White has now pointed to the spot. And it's once again
Another try for the
by
Blues.
Hope is near. Hope is near.
3 consecutive tries
Come on, hope is
for the Blues. Only if they had this amount of steam
when the referee
in the
comes
first
back to
half
line, I will look to get a
of
time check.
this game. Will the conversion be successful?
So Amiki Miller going for the conversion. I hope he sees where the post
Amiki
is.
Miller will be the one
Let me
taking
make
the
it.
kick
Let me
for
make
the conversion.
easy.
You wanna make it?
Easy. Clutch on it. Clutch on.
Will he make the conversion and get an additional 2 points?
So easy. So easy.
Good
That's
try.
A successful conversion.
Now I beg to wonder why wasn't he doing it for the entire game?
too easy from Amiki Miller.
That was Miller from the Blues. Successful conversion. Reds still having a significant lead.
So the referee has signaled 13 minutes officially left in the game.
Officially, we have 30 minutes left in this
After
game.
this game, we have a special presentation to be made to Andrew Smith, Jason Gooden, Marvin Thompson, O'Shane Eddy, Ricardo Grandstand, Robert Hall, Shania Brown, Taj Richards, Kemar Catwell, Daniel Graham, Andre McCartney, Owen Linton, and Jade Harrison. Grayson kicks off.
The game is not over yet. Blues trailing, trying
Young Amiki got
to come
ball
out
there before he
victorious.
played into the
They
front.
are
He stood still.
behind
That's acceptable. Young Matty Craig
by about 14 points.
and the referee has called offside.
Yes.
Offside called on the Reds.
You can go.
Another opportunity for the Blues.
So Bailey, light, effective kick there.
Second job.
Okay, folks, so we're restart here. Good contact here. Joseph Richard and Adrian Hall meeting the Blues player contact. Win start the next up. This ball. Ball seems to have been lost here, but referee didn't give it a seat. Poor pass out of the
Poor
rock.
passing from the Blues.
6 again. Let's pass off the ball. Jensen gets Morris. This ball. Adrian Hall to Pearson. Owen Linton.
Reds
Running across the field.
going down the right flank. Great press by the Reds.
Down in the tackle.
Making up about 20 meters.
Marvin Thompson now back on field.
Marvin Thompson, number 9, coming back onto the field.
Nice shot. Catch him.
Reds now back to 11 players. Yes, so now we see where our purpose is for. Reds take advantage of. They want to keep on punching the center. They look to have a shift play.
Reds still pressing.
Inside, given the numbers of them. They're pressuring that right side.
Pressuring. Oh, that's a
Owen Linton
drop
seems to have
ball.
lost the ball here.
Ball lost by Linton.
Jensen in using diesel.
The gas seems to have run out.
Okay.
Reds were pressuring significantly hard, but lost the ball. So close to the try line.
Reds still looking dangerous despite being short in numbers. Score now
But
is
still,
34 to 32,
Reds
folks.
with the dominant lead.
Boots still have the advantage.
34 to the Blues, 22.
Pushing to try and close the gap.
Approximately 10 minutes left into this game.
Back down. Loose ball. Brinning taking the ball in, safe in the red zone. Red stacking the numbers despite being short. Jensen Gasmars needs to get back and turn. Got the Blues player running to the line. Right there. That's not the line that we're on. Shaquille pull up there for the Blues. Strong legs running forward. Net there. Brought down by 3 Reds players there. Blues again. Pressure on the right side.
Blues moving with vigor. Pressure on the right side.
Brought down.
But ultimately stopped by the defensive line of the Reds. Still, they're pressuring that right side, making up ground. So far, the Blues have made up about 30 meters.
A long pass there from Green. Green escapes one tackle.
Grinning,
Swings it across the field.
kicks it across the field.
It was not very effective. Ricardo Richards recovers that ball and then begins the attack. Nobody seems to be aware of the kicking moments for the Blues team. It was a fair kick. It was the best, but Cameron is not free to come back. Shot for a second. Marvin Thompson with a quick play on the ball. Pick up what the JDF stalwart and speedster here. Punching through the Blues line. Pulling in players. Marvin Thompson again already there. Looking left, looking right. Plays out the back to Andrew Simpson.
They say the straight line is the shortest distance, and the Reds are taking full advantage of this theory.
Held up.
Pressure in the center, making up ground, making quick plays.
Two Reds players are now back on field. The field is now equal again.
We're all equal. 2 Reds back on.
Adrian on his play to Ricardo Richards. Ricardo Richards breaks the line. Pushes. Reds players trying to
Richards
bring it
making
down.
a run,
The field is now
trying
equal
to make
again,
another
folks.
try
13 versus 13.
down the right flank.
Reds pick and goes to the blind side. And there it is, folks. Consistency.
And that's another try for the Reds.
Blues almost
Dominant
had
lead
it,
for the
almost
Reds,
was
and
the
now they've
control.
extended it
Unfortunately,
even
that's
further.
all.
And will the conversion further solidify their lead? Approximately 7 minutes left into this game.
Dean said it's politics, but I think it's rugby.
Reds
A master
38
down here.
to the Blues 22. Will the conversion lead them to 40 points?
Yes, folks. So as soon as we got an additional 2 players on field, we manifested in a try scoring opportunity.
It's
Blues making a few changes. Murray coming on. Will the substitution be a key moment in turning the tides for the Blues? As I said, we're about 7 minutes from ending this finals. And the scores are certainly in favor of the Reds. 38 to the Blues 22. POI 2025.
Flagship, JT Fitness.
Water, Flagship, and JT Fitness. We couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so much for sponsoring rugby in Jamaica.
And the thing is, I see Blues fly down to play POI. And they don't play him. They need an American player. I see the same thing with Gent.
POR 2025 finals, Reds versus the Blues. Final moments. Do the Blues have more in the tank?
That's a perfect in and out.
Let's see what the referee says.
Straight out.
Straight out, back to the half line.
Straight out.
Straight out call by the referee. We go back to the half line.
Yes, folks, so we're back at the half line now. Ball was kicked from half line, kicked off straight outside. Let's get to half line restart.
He's an international rugby player.
Alright, folks, we'll restart here.
Two.
Daniel Graham, number 13. Steady player, foundational, always makes impact. Akeem Murray in there.
Graham making a push by the Reds, but he's stopped by Murray.
Guessmars takes it. Picks one, picks two.
Man.
Leg drive.
Oh no, the Reds
Pushes
cooking up
forward,
something.
pushes forward, get him to stop.
Closer to the right line.
That right edge.
Still maintaining pressure. Reds are going for her.
Daniel Graham again. Goes on a carry. Solid, foundational. Alvin
Right, 10 meters
goes right.
away from a try. Will they get it?
Rugby hero.
Not.
Where's the referee to make a call? Seems to be held up.
Oh, die.
Or lost
Yeah.
it.
Django lost it for the
I
Reds.
don't think the hero's working in it.
Consistent threat. Down in the red zone of Blues. He is the
Blues
hero.
needing to get the Reds out of their red zone.
The hero is heroing. Yes? You know who would have made a difference? Green.
Kyle Green.
Khalil Green
Major
would
difference.
have made a major difference on the Blues team.
Yes.
But because his friend B
Still,
has injured his right toe, Khalil did
Reds
not show up to play. He would have changed his game.
keeping up the pressure.
His son would have changed his game.
I think that go. And that's just clear point.
Back to the game, folks.
But Blues making a quick run
Massive run there.
down the right.
Up.
Ultimately stopped.
Start to play a quick play ball.
Still in play, still in play.
Open, quick play ball. Green is running to the ball. Oh, Lord.
Lost
Green
ball
back,
by
back.
Grinning. Great watch by the referee.
Ball still there. Ball still there by Blue. Strong ball, red ball.
Ball for the Reds.
Some say it's a small comeback. Is it a comeback or you don't? I don't know where Bill gets these.
Is the comeback even still possible at this point?
Strong down. Red ball. Shaman put it in. Main ball. Back to the strong.
With Omar Jones and Julius. Three great players. Decide not to play them.
Not passing, not passing.
Approximately 5 minutes left.
Tackles. Tackles completed inside.
Lost the ball.
Waiting for the linesman to speak. Waiting for the referee.
I think Blues is
The call seems to be ball lost in contact.
Is there still
Yes,
more in the tank for the Blues?
third down. Spill ball.
back.
2 minutes called by the referee. Official time. 2 minutes left. I'll remind you of the scores. Reds, a very dominant lead. 38 to the Blues, 22. Blues making a run. But unsuccessful push by the Blues. Murray trying to work something out, trying to get a try.
Marker's not square.
Marker's not square.
Referee gives them a really goes for the kick. Seems to be a beautiful one at this point. One of his better kicks for the day. One of his better kicks for the day. Brandon is told to go upfield and what is wrong.
Murray making a quick play, pressure by the Blues. In the red zone for the Reds.
Reds have a ridiculously strong goal line defense. Every year.
Great goal line defense by the Reds.
Goal line defense and they work on every time they meet up to come
Still
together.
the Blues pressuring.
A big shift is taking place on Blue. Let's see if they can execute that
Shift down to the left.
Runs across the field and throws the ball to the ground. Typical Blue play. Runs across the field and throws the ball to the ground. That would have been a beautiful play there. But that's the game, folks.
And that is the
That's
game.
the game.
Reds
that is rugby.
take
POR
it.
2025.
POR
Blues put their best
2025.
foot forward, but it wasn't good enough, Chin. It's not your fault. That's why runs at the field as long as they want to. But this is rugby. We play, we put our best foot forward. There you have it, folks. But there you have it. Reds another one. As DJ Kelly would say, another one. Another one. That's all we have to say. The Reds was. Alright, so quickly.
So quickly, we have some awards to hand out. So the sport in Jamaica cannot grow without good coaches who volunteer their time and their effort to learn the game so that they can pass on to players. So these individuals are now formally level 1 European Rugby League qualified coaches. And we are now presenting them with their formal coaching certificates. Mr. Kemar Catwell. Catwell, look at me, I call you. Smith. Ricardo Granston.
Reds, 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 Reds. Yes, Reds. Reds are coming to you on the right side. Don't worry, folks. Robert Haas, please report to the... Baggio, report. Report to the officials area. Badger's not here. Badger is unavailable at this time. Reds, Reds. We have Shanil Brown. Shanil Brown, report to the administrative area. I don't have no Tarja Richards, report to the officiating area for your presentation. Catwell. Yes, Kemar Catwell. Andre McFarlane, Big City, report to collect your certification, sir. Big City, come. Wake on. No, man, let me get picture. Andre McFarlane. Over there, sir. Right over there, sir. Jason Gooden. Coach Jason Gooden, report to the officiating area. Come, Gooden. Reds. Yes. Reds. Owen Linton, report to the officiating area. Owen Linton. Marvin Thompson, report to the officiating area. Marvin Thompson, bring it in quickly. Marvin, capo. Marvin, report here. Andrew Smith, Ranger there. Marvin Thompson. Andrew Smith there. O'Shane Eddie, please report to the officiating area. Coach O'Shane Eddie. Can I see the people? Yes, you can. Come, Eddie. Daniel Graham, report to the officiating area. Virgo, report to officiating area. Daniel Graham, in the right side. Virgo. Who them people have him not there. Chanel Brown. Robert Haas. I'm going to try them last year. Chanel Brown. Robert Haas. Robert Haas, report to officiating area. No, let's all give my own. Jade Harrison, report to officiating area. Robert Oz. Who is Robert Oz? Who is Robert Oz? Robert Oz? Oh.
All right, so earlier in the day we had the under 19 game. It was a good game. Support these youngsters because they're of I want to present the match ball to the under 19 MVP, and that person is none other than Tyree Hutchinson. And I now invite the captain of the Reds under-19 team to come and collect the team's awards. And I now ask Mr. Kemoy White to step forward. Kemoy White to collect the tokens of appreciation for the match officials. Hey, and I want to ask that we give the match officials a big round of applause. It's not easy to be out there. Without them, the game is not possible. Sometimes it's a thankless job. They get cussing from everybody, me included. But they turn up every day to ensure that the game is played. And like a true leader, Mr. Kemal White, head referee, international referee, has asked me to make a quick presentation to two of his match officials who have been consistent for the entire year. These persons have refereed Division 2, under 14s, under 16s, under 19s, intercollegiate, NCC, and now POR. So I'm going to ask Tarja and Nikolai Christie to step forward, Mr. Adam and Eve on this. So he has asked me to make a presentation to these two individuals who have been very supportive of our program throughout the year. Where's the Tarja night? All right, so I want to invite Blues captain, Mr. Chevron Bailey. Blues captain, Chevron Bailey. Is he available? All right, Chevron, tough day. What do you think went wrong for the Blues out there today?
Well, I guess we started playing too late and we didn't stick to the basic from earlier in the game. We managed to start it to put the basic plays together and we reap rewarded, but eventually we start go back to the individual play, and I guess the Reds stick together and they fight and they got the congrats.
All right, is there anything you want to say to your team in terms of how you move forward from this?
I want to say thanks to them and enough respect. In spite of injuries and all, they all head up and they fight through. So now the only thing we can do is go back to the drawing board and come out and work hard to fix our mistakes and come out stronger next year.
All right, thanks, Joel. Give me a round of applause, please. It's never easy to captain a team at this level where there are varying personalities, varying cultural issues to manage, and I think he did a wonderful job. All right, so let me ask the Reds captain, Mr. Marvin Thompson, to step forward. All right, Marvin, I think the Reds' victory is owing to how fast you started the game. You know, you started the game like ants on fire, steamrolling the Blues through the middle. Was that your game plan?
Yeah, definitely. I told the guys, because the guys been working so hard, and I know that they're prepared for this. I told them the first 5 minutes, we need to kick down the door, basically, right? Once we get the first 5 minutes under our belt, we will set the tone for the rest of the match, and that's exactly what happened.
All right. Is there anything you want to say to your team?
Yes, definitely. These bunch of guys have worked hard all season. We've been working for the past 3 or so months, and I want to tell them thanks for the effort. At one point, it seems like, you know, everybody had their little thing to do, but in the last part they pulled together, and I want to say to my team, thank you guys, and well deserved.
All right, thanks, Marvin. All right, so generally we have an award that we give to the MVP of POR. This is a very prestigious award, if I might say so. We have had good players who have won it in the past, and there were a number of candidates. I think Tajay Lynch played very well on the edge for the Blues. You know, yeah, give him a hand. I think Kenneth Walker, whenever he injected himself in the field, did well, scored two tries. I think Jensen Morris, again, you know, has proven time and time again that he's a big game player. But after careful deliberation, the Reds could not have done what they did without going up the middle. And there's a particular player that tackled, that ran, that did some
good tip-ons in the middle of the field that cause the team to keep the roll on. So the Roy Calvert Award for 2025 will go to Mr. Owen Linton.
Well done, Janga.
Owen, if I can borrow for a minute, you have been, yes, and your daughter is very happy, and she has come to take the trophy from you. You have been a stalwart of the Reds for a number of years now. You have come up through the program, and time again, whenever the game is on the line, you always seem to find that extra energy. How do you think you consistently perform at this level, and what is it that you want to say to youngsters who are now looking up to you as a role model?
All right. Thanks. This is my third one. Pretty much just always dig deep. 1%ers always run support. Just practice the little things that others don't, and then you will always come out on top.
All right. Is there anything you want to say about the Reds culture that you would like to see ingrained throughout all of, well, rugby league in all of Jamaica?
All right. It's pretty much discipline, communication, and one big one is hit hard like, score enough like, hit hard like, score enough like, Reds. All right.
I think Janga forgot the chant there for a minute. All right, so thank you, Mr. Linton. I'm asking Mr. Thompson to step forward to collect these tokens on the behalf of POR to be presented to his team. So this is one of the most prestigious, is that word right? Prestigious trophies in rugby league in Jamaica. It's a POR trophy, and it has been going around from I think 2013. You know, POR is the pinnacle of rugby league in Jamaica, and you know, year after year, people turn up, the fans turn up. Thank you very much for your support through the years. I want to again invite Mr. Marvin Thompson to come forward and collect this trophy on the behalf of POR. November 22, Jamaica versus Canada, both on the under 19 and the senior level. So I want to thank you for joining us today. It was a decent enough game. I thought the Blues did not start the game the way a game of rugby league ought to start. They seemed like they were still in the changing room. I'm not sure what would have happened. The Reds started really fast, scored about 3 or 4 tries before the Blues actually got their act together. Time and time again, the Blues allowed the Reds to steamroll them through the middle. You know, the Reds have been doing this for a while, and they have good culture, and you know, we just want to see the Blues raise to that standard. So, on behalf of Rugby League Jamaica, I want to thank you to our sponsors, Water, Flagship Courier, and JT Fitness. Also, big shout out to Sports Development Foundation, who time and time again has supported rugby league in Jamaica. Guardian actually just came on as a partner to support us in hosting the game against Canada on November 22nd. Our men play against France next week, Saturday, in France. The winner of that will go straight to the World Cup in Australia next year. Our women also play against the England Community Lions next week in England. On December 6th, Jamaica will take on USA, both in the women's and the men's, in Tampa, in Florida. Lots of international rugby league coming your way in the next 4 to 5 weeks. Thank you for your support. Support our club. Join us. Follow us on Instagram at Rugby League Jamaica. We're always looking for volunteers. We're always looking for volunteers. So if you have expertise in a particular area and you want to help us to grow, reach out. All right? Thank you for your support. Roy Calvert here, signing off. One love. Blessings.